Hey everyone, how's it going? Jamshan here. So, Pokemon, what more can I say? Been a fan since the first movie, first series of the anime, Pokemon Red and Blue, basic Charizard, you get the point. Now, there's a theory that, or a discussion, or speculation that I want to discuss with you all. I've sort of discussed this with my friends actually. And it's something I would like to call the red, white and blue theory. So let's begin. So Game Freak, they're inspired by, they like creating regions, Pokemon regions, that are based on real world cities or countries. So of course we have Kanto, Johto, Hoenn and Sinnoh. I think we all have gathered that that's based around Japan. So Kanto and Johto is the Honshu island. Then you have Hoenn, which can probably be Kyushu and Shikoku, and then you have Sinnoh, which is Hokkaido. Now, what I would like to discuss with you and where this red, white and blue theory comes into play is that Game Freak have left subtle hints of the next 3, maybe 4 regions. So I'd just like to discuss that with you all right now, and even the hint of an 8th generation, like where the 8th generation is going to be. I think I have a pretty educated guess of where it will be, so just stick around. With Sinnoh, of course I've already said that's based on Hokkaido, but there's a hint there which is left in the game where you'll know where the 5th gen is, which is in fact Unova, which is based on USA. So of course you travel through Twin Leaf Town, Sandgem Town, then you go to Jubilife City, Orberg, then head over to Floroma Town, Eterna City, Hearthome City. Nothing really stands out, does it? Until you travel on Route 209 and come across a new NPC category or group, if you like to call it that, and those are cowgirls. Head a little north and you arrive at Selacion Town, which slightly resembles a ranch if you ask me, since the daycare is there and the wooden fences give it that ranch sort of vibe, if that makes sense. Then you travel a bit further north to 210 or Route 210. The tall grass, the music and the cafe cabin, the whole atmosphere resembles an open plain or a frontier. And what does that remind you of? The USA. Okay, moving on. I know this won't really make much sense until I go further into this theory discussion video. So now let's head over to Unova, which is based on the USA. So there's one reference here for the 6th generation, which turns out to be the Kalos region, and that is Nacrene City, if you guys and girls remember that. So if you head over to that city, you'll see a bunch of cafes, gives you sort of like a French sort of theme. And what is the 6th generation? Kalos, based on France or Paris. Moving on to Kalos region now. Oh, before I go over to the Kalos region, also in the Unova region, the main antagonists were Team Plasma. What do their outfits represent? Sort of medieval looking. You remember, yeah, from Pokemon Black and White anyway. I'll get into that a bit later. So now for the Kalos region, based on France, Paris, you have Lumio City, of course, Paris, and then the counterpart to that is where the 8th gen, or where I believe the 8th gen will be. I'll get to that later. I know there's a lot of things I'll be mentioning later, but that's when I'm going to consolidate everything that I've just mentioned. So you have that palace, I think it's called Parfum Palace. I mean, I don't know about you guys and girls, but when I first saw that, it just reminded me of Buckingham Palace. I know for my American viewers, they might say Buckingham, and this is not to offend any of my American viewers. I'm just saying a slight difference in the way we say certain words and phrases. So do not attack me in the comments, okay? Okay, and last but not least, you have Geosenge Town, and that just reminds me of a famous landmark in this 8th generation, but it reminds me of Stonehenge, so there's a clue right there. And then, when you consolidate all three of these regions, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, at the end of each of those games you travel to certain islands or different land masses. So for Sinnoh, you'll travel to the fights, resort and survival areas. For Unova, you'll travel to the P2 laboratory, Route 17, where Team Plasma is, you get the Genesec drives. And last but not least, you have the Kalos region, where you'll travel to Kilode City. That's where the battle Maison, and memory serves me, that's where you battle your rival as well for the last time. And when you put all those three regions together, the fact that you travel to certain islands or cities, that this reminds you of the 7th gen, which is Alola, based on Hawaii. You travel to 4 islands. Is it starting to make a bit of sense? Okay, so this is where I consolidate everything I've mentioned to come to the conclusion of where the 8th gen is. So first with Sinnoh, of course you have the island, you travel to the island, fair enough. You have to travel via boat. With the Unova region, same thing with the islands, but of course with the Team Plasma, the outfits that they wear reminds you of medieval. So this is where I came to the conclusion that it's based on the UK or London. I don't know which town or city they might use. And then when you go for the Kalos region, Geosenge Town, Stonehenge in Wiltshire in the UK, and also the Parfum Palace reminds me of Buckingham Palace. And then of course when you go over to Kalos now, whoa, hold up, I meant to say the Alola region, not the Kalos region, okay? Anyway, it's based on Hawaii, and I don't know if you know it or not, but if you look at the state flag of Hawaii, what is the main theme of that state flag? Great Britain, United Kingdom. So that's pretty much it. What do you all think about my red, white and blue theory? And of course, the red, white and blue, France, red, white and blue, the colour of their flag. United States, red, white and blue, and United Kingdom, red, white and blue. So let me say that again. What do you all think about my red, white and blue theory? Let me know in the comment section. It would be great to read your opinions. Till then, this has been Jamshan, aka ScottJam20. Bye for now.